Welcome to Project Wrong Way. It's been a while, Wrong Way Nation. 15 days and 9 hours since my last episode. And I want to say that the reason I haven't been filming is because other stuff's been going on. I've been busy with my successful life. That's not true, is it, Rachel?
It's my fault. It's my fault we haven't been filming.
Rachel and I got in an argument.
Oh my gosh.
I want to discuss this.
No.
I am under the impression that Rachel hates filming for Project Wrong Way, and she's not the Land Cruiser enthusiast that she led me to believe when we were first married.
That's such crap. You didn't bring up a Land Cruiser for like 7 years.
In any case, we've come to an agreement that Rachel likes filming Project Wrong Way because it makes me happy.
That's true.
But she doesn't have any other feelings of affection for things Land Cruiser.
You knew that.
Filming, fabrication, or wizardry.
You know what though? You knew that. You knew that. I think that you were just using me as an excuse to not film because you were unmotivated. You just come out here and dink around.
In this episode of Project Wrong Way, I'm calling it Pump the Brakes, because we're going to start doing brake stuff. First thing we're going to do though is cut the little U-bolts.
Do like 20 push-ups or something.
Why?
Because your energy level is low.
What are you talking about? I just did pump the brakes.
I didn't feel it.
What's that guy's name from Snowflake, Arizona that we're going to be discussing? Travis Walton.
Is that his last name?
I can't wait to start talking about Travis Walton. Or the Yowie for you Australian viewers.
Gosh.
You Australians in your Yowie.
You know what? That was the most pathetic thing
I heard
I've
one of your
seen.
experts say that it has no relation to the Yeti or Sasquatch of North America. And this dude's, he's where's he coming from with that opinion?
He's like 100% sure that they're not remotely related.
100% sure that there's zero relation.
Even though they've never actually...
Never seen one.
Or studied
Never had a body to look at.
And
but
they
he's
believe
certain.
that they have pouches too. Like that it's a marsupial. He's 100% convinced that it's a marsupial as well.
My friend Timmy, another segue. Rachel's shaking her breast.
You can see it in the reflection of your glasses.
My friend Timmy's the knife maker. Check out this big bad boy. Anybody know what this is?
You're all one color, like that beige color of your shirt.
This is a leaf spring, everybody. Timmy's gonna forge a super badass knife for me out of this leaf spring. But how cool is that? I'm gonna have a piece of the old 72 FJ-40.
Is he going to use the metal itself as the blade, or is it making the handle?
No, he's going to use the whole metal as the blade. Leaf spring material, especially Japanese warship leaf spring, is super strong.
I didn't know that. Good to know.
There's a lot you don't know,
what is he going to use for the handle? Are you doing something?
He's going to cut out the metal. He's going to use wood for the handle.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if that was going to be something sentimental as well.
No, so I'm going to cut off a piece of leaf spring right now.
Why are you hitting that?
Because the thing's stuck in there.
Is that the piece?
No, because this...
If you gave him that, you didn't have to cut anything.
Well, I'm still not going to have to cut anything.
I thought you just said you were going to cut off a piece for him.
Well, he's going to do it. It's 8 to 12 or 12 to 16 inches long. Where the hell is my tape measure? This is only 11 inches. That's about right. 11.
Yeah, that seems right. So what are you going to use this knife for?
Just stabbing. I don't know. How cool is that going to be, though? Careful.
Hey, I think there's like a nut or something on there. I'm keeping that in place.
It's okay, honey. I've done this before.
You're seeing right there where that brace was? There's a nut.
I've just imagined this before. I haven't actually done this before.
But look, there's a nut right there.
I know. No, I just need it. Timmy's gonna have to forge this. How much is that? That's 12 to 18 inches, right? Or 12 to, boom, 20 inches. I gotta cut this off, right? Man, metal work is hard. not coming off.
Maybe you could move it so that I can see what's actually. Stop.
There. Timmy's gonna have to forge the. I don't know how he's gonna straighten it out.
Hey Ben, do you know how things are forged?
Yeah, he puts in.
You put it in a fire, it heats up, and then you can heat it. If
Oh
he
my
heats
God.
that up, the metal becomes malleable.
You're malleable. All right, so we got that done.
Heat it up, yeah.
Boom, checking it off, boxes. I'm gonna move this leaf spring back to the garbage pile.
Recycling.
Recycle! Battles! Ah! There's some heat left in that little C piece.
So what is it that you're doing?
U-bolt flip kit, I tighten it.
Too much?
No, it's not level. So before I can cut the pieces down,
Yeah.
I have to level it. So when I need to cut these threads off for my U-bolt flip kit, and before I can do that, I want to make sure my U-bolt flip kit was level, and it's not, because it was like that or like that. So I'm going to make sure that bubbles in the center before I cut all the nuts off or the bolts off.
Why do you have to cut the threads off?
Well, because for one, you're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
And everybody keeps telling me. Oh, yes.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
If these goes down, the bubble goes up the other way.
If these go down, then it'll go
Yeah, the bubble
farther.
goes.
No, it'll go farther down.
No, it'll go up.
Oh, okay.
From the other side.
All right, you're right.
That's stupid, honey. Away from me. Right? That one. Is that loosening?
I don't know.
Man, suck at this. No, that's tightened. It feels tighter.
We should just do this naked and just use the little blurring thing because it's so hot out here.
Brakes. Pump the brakes.
Ooh.
Is this how much thread I'm going to leave on those U-bolts? Cool, huh?
Half an inch, is that
I don't know. I didn't measure it. I just feel like this would be a good amount.
I think we should clarify that I never refused to film. Ben just decided to mope, and I'd offer to film, and he'd be like, "No, I don't feel like it." When really he was just feeling like I wasn't enthusiastic enough about it.
Okay, fine. I was using an excuse.
See?
I was bummed out. I didn't feel like doing anything.
See?
I was burned out. I was tired.
It's been really nasty here, like so hot. The whole state is under an excessive heat warning.
Yeah, we're a bunch of pussies.
Well, we had 111 yesterday at 5 or 6.
I know, but I guarantee you, everybody watching in Arizona right now is like, yeah, we've had 120. You don't know about heat. I'm going to put some sunglasses on and I'm going to cut these. We're going to cut the bolts.
Do you want me to get you a towel?
Why?
You're glistening.
Because I just took a shower of manhood.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew.
A man shower.
Ew.
It's like I peed on myself. Is this a flattering look?
No, it's not. It's really bad.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy. I'm going to cut the U-bolt ends.
My arm.
And then I'm going to I'll support the axle under some jack stands. I'm going to pull the wheels and we're going to button up the rear brakes. I'm going to start running the brake lines.
Wait, we have to take the tires off?
Yeah, I'm going to take the wheels off just to do the brake lines.
Why? Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Sweet
why what?
husband.
What?
Why didn't you take the tires off first? It was so much easier to reach those bolts to cut with the tires off.
I think I'm going to take the tires off first. It's a good idea.
Okay, good.
That's my idea. Hey, Greta.
I don't know why she wanted to hang out with us. It's nasty out here.
Hey, brush your teeth. Just got bad breath caused by gingivitis. Chop the wheels. Let's do this. Okay.
That just needs to be that way.
Paint jobs destroyed.
Like the Eastern Highlands or whatever.
Well, just people are probably thinking like, hey Ben, how come you haven't been doing any filming? It's like, well, it's because it's hot as ass. One of my favorite viewers said that it was as hot as a camel's vagina.
Ew.
I just think as far as temperatures go, that probably isn't extremely hot.
It's disgusting.
You know, this little guy is pretty cool. But I don't think it's up to the challenge. I'm gonna let the big dog eat, I guess. This is called letting the big dog eat.
Wait, did these things need to be cut in order to lay the lines?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure there was a reason
Well,
we had to do this part now.
That's kind of, I think that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, I had a whole thing planned. Gonna cut these off.
Real quick.
No big deal. And then I bought some tools on Amazon. I was going to show how those worked. Now these have a tendency to fly apart, so I'm going to want you to keep your sunglasses on, or your safety goggles.
Could you find some for me?
How about wearing the ones on top of your head?
Oh.
Retard. I can't use the R word.
Oh, you can't.
Gonna have to dub that out. Also, it's a good idea not to wear gloves when doing this.
Why?
I don't know, I was just kidding.
Should I go turn on the hose and bring it over here just in case?
Nope. No, we're fine.
Shit.
Boy, that's crooked, huh?
Makes me so nervous.
Oh boy. That's hot. What makes you nervous? What?
Let me move, please. It hurts really bad.
Well, it's literally going into my arm.
I know. Well, you're doing it voluntarily. I'm doing it strictly out of love, and I don't need to get burned.
I thought you were passionate about this.
I'm passionate about you, not about the Land Cruiser. You're getting burned.
Wow, I got way better at doing this
Yeah.
by the last one.
That's usually how it works. Practice. Wow. Good job. Okay, now I can move on.
Like it never happened.
It's beautiful.
It's like the bad things never happened. Okay, now you guys want to see the cool tool I bought on Amazon? Yeah, man. Some of these are not equal length. Ow, that's so hot. Stupid dumbass. It's okay, it looks good to me.
Yep.
And it's U-bolts. It's U-bolts, you guys, I can get. So I got these little guys on Amazon.
Golden shoots.
Yeah, golden
What is
shoots.
that for?
Nipples. So, when a person is cutting off bolts, this you can put down on the top and it fixes the threads on them. So you can take stuff.
So you need to remove the
No.
tape? Ooh. You don't need to remove the tape, maybe?
Actually, I can't. The bolts are too high, or these guys are too high, so I can't use this on there. All right, so
Worthless purchase.
I bought these on Amazon. I can't use them. I can take the nut all the way off, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
We don't care. Brake lines. Let's do it.
Let's pump the brakes. How do I look?
Like you're about to die, honestly.
I feel like I'm about to
You're
die.
sweating a little bit.
I bought these flexible brake lines for the rear axle. As you remember, I put disc brakes on the rear axle, the Monte Carlo calipers. These are from JT Outfitters. They run about $100, but it's a really good braided flex line that I'm going to use to connect to this little guy. This guy is the piece that bolts to the axle breather valve that helps direct all the brake lines where they need to go. Oh man, there's little bits of metal all up in my body. I made a huge mistake with that. Now people can stop bothering me about cutting the stupid dumb U-bolts. Okay, let's bolt this guy on there. This guy. I'm gonna bolt that guy. See that? That's the breather valve for the axle.
It's got a little button.
You're a little button. Okay,
That button.
so just like that.
Maybe you could shake it some more.
Michael J. Fox. Huh.
Does it fit? Ooh, weird. That's so weird.
Actually,
did you test this before we came out here to film any?
what the hell? Does it go like that? That can't be right, because... Does it look like... Okay, hold on. We'll just attach... Well, finger tight, okay? Finger tight. No big deal. I'm going to remove one of the banjo bolts from the... Do you know why they call them banjo bolts, honey?
No.
Because they rape people like hillbillies.
Oh my gosh, stop.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why they call them banjo bolts. Is I'll temporarily secure this flex line to the bottom. I can't see a damn thing.
Why aren't you under it again?
Shit.
Do you want me to do it? I have smaller hands.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I need to do this.
Digging up the pieces
Shut up,
of your broken life. Broken dreams all over the floor. It doesn't look like it's working.
Oh, come on, man. These don't work. Shit. So I've run into a small problem. Not a big deal, but... F me dead, man. What the hell?
So you just need to point the other way? Is that the problem? It's not long enough?
Well, honey. What the F, dude? See, that's why this thing needs to be like that, but it's not.
Why couldn't you put it pointing backwards like you first tried?
Because the stupid ass thing.
Which thing?
So I have the calipers on backwards. Because I'm a retard.
It looks like there's a divot there where you could get...
Yeah, dude, but it goes right into the effing axle. Like...
It won't bend enough to get it in. Do you need two hands? Like extra hands, honey?
No. F. I am
It's falling apart.
clearly going to run into this problem on the other side as well. Pump the brakes, honey.
So do we just need to flip the axles or the brake caliper thing around? You said that was on backwards?
I don't know. Shit. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Well, just take a deep breath, honey, and we'll be able to figure it out.
So I could grind out the material from right there, but I still can't, like, because the U-bolt flip kit, which I like.
But it makes it so there's not enough room for that to pass.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a different kind of brake line you could get that's a little bit more bendy? It doesn't have such like 2 inches of rigid material at both ends? Because that seems to be the issue, is that there's like a full 2 inches of rigid stuff. And is there any reason we can't turn that thing, with the little pumpy thing, a different direction?
Holy crap, I did such a bad job cutting that. So, if we regroup here,
Don't get too discouraged. Remember how many times we put leaf springs on?